Okay, hold on, wait. When after Daddy does it, you do it, okay? All right, wait, hold on, wait. Ever been kicked out of an Uber like it's some fancy nightclub because you're traveling with a toddler? Let's find out how not to make that happen. What's up, guys? It's your boy, Jason Keyz, and we have with us today, Jordan Keyz. We are going to be unboxing the WAYB travel car seat. This is an amazing new gadget that's available for all you travelers out there who are trying to figure out how you're going to travel with a toddler or a baby or even a, I think this goes up to 10 years old. I gotta remember, we'll put the specs right now on the screen, but this is a travel car seat that is designed for people like this, little people, right? My little 2.5-year-old here. We're planning a trip this weekend. We're heading to Arizona tomorrow. We're heading to Seattle the next day. We're gonna check out some children's museums, look at all the bubbles and all the animals. And are you excited to go? Yes. Yes? Okay, great. Where's your passport? Right there? There's your passport? Okay, awesome. Anyways, so she doesn't need her passport for this trip, but we're taking it anyways. So we picked this up because it is the only way for you to get in an Uber or a taxi or a ride share or a tour bus or maybe even on an airplane. You can actually use this in the airplane seat. So we're gonna unbox this bad boy. It's not cheap. This is a $330 car seat plus taxes. You're looking at about $350 out the door, but it is one of the most highly rated. Actually, it's the only product really on the market that's been certified and that I would feel comfortable taking my most precious cargo with me. So let's unbox it without further ado. Jordan, what are these letters?
O, W, A, Y, B.
That's right, that's how you spell it, guys, W-A-Y-B. The link in the comments will take you to the page where you can get this for the best price. And of course, as you know, my team scours the web and always finds you the best prices on things. So use the link in the comments. Sometimes it's a referral link, sometimes it's an affiliate link, sometimes it's nothing. But either way, I appreciate you using it. And let's get this unboxed. Come here, let's sit over here. Do you want to open the box?
Yes.
Okay, sit right there and Daddy's gonna open it. For today, we have a very small knife that we're using. This is a custom knife, as you can see here. J Keyz, that could be Jason Keyz or J Keyz, right? Or Jordan Keyz, right? So anyways, we're gonna use this tiny knife to unbox this box right here. This is a Kalashnikov. Thanks to my buddy Mike. Shout out to you for getting me this as a birthday present a few years ago. And there we go. We no longer need this butter knife. And what is it? What is it? Wow, that's pretty.
What is it? What is it? I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, look at this. Check it out. It is WAYB. It actually comes in a little bag, so not that you're gonna use this to travel, because I think they actually sell travel bags customized for this. Oh, bless you. But that makes it really easy to get out of the box, because look, the box is now empty and we can get it out of the way. So let's put this over here. Come sit next to me. Let's find out what's inside there.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, what is it? Okay, so we'll open the top of the box. As you can see here, it says, "Oh, hi, your new travel buddy has arrived." And it's got the WAYB logo. Let's open it up. What is it? We'll take some of the, okay, we got some silica gel. We'll get that out of the way, especially if you have kids. Make sure you throw that away safely. And we'll get this cardboard out of the way. It has some instruction guides that come inside this packaging, so make sure you don't toss this until you're fully familiar. Come sit next to me, sweetheart. It's a suitcase. Well, not really, but almost. You're almost right.
It's not that suitcase.
No, it's not. So it's got this little WAYB Pico guide. It says check the pocket, flip and lock it, raise the rest, tether is best. They're rhyming over here. Latch it right and adjust it tight. Like they really got creative with this here. So we'll actually walk through these steps. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna unbox it in this video, and I've got a surprise for you later on where you can see the full installation of this video. Can you sit next to me, please, for a minute? Come here, check us out. Okay. All right, guys, so here it is. It's basically unboxed. As you see, I've walked around it. The aircrafted aluminum, it's super light, like I said already. I'm looking at this, the way this is designed. It's ultra aesthetic, man. It just looks like such a modern, cool device. I know people are gonna be asking about this all the time. My goodness, doggy. Okay, all right. So let's see how this basically folds together or folds apart, I should say, when your Uber arrives or when you're looking to get this thing deployed. So basically, you lift this little strap over the top, and that's going to release that seat. It's going to fold around to the other side, and this red latch is going to basically get put in there, and that when you're ready to undo it, you'll basically pull on that red strap. But that's there. Now this is locked in position, and you are pretty much ready to install this in the Uber or your airplane seat or on your cruise ship or wherever you want. It does have the latching system, which I basically undid, but it can stay locked in over here when you're not using it. And also, if you don't have a latching system, you can have the seatbelt routing through here, and it shows you how to do that right on the side. So these permanently mounted stickers will show you how to mount it using the lap shoulder, a seatbelt routing method, or on the other side, it's going to show you the aircraft installation method, which is really cool. All right, so once you have it flipped around, you push that red seat release buckle basically all the way in until it snaps, and then you've got your setup here, which is your straps. You can adjust them. You've got the center point connector right there, and you've got the part that goes into the seat buckle with the big red button, right?
Big red button.
Yes, very good. The big red button. Okay. On the back, you see this little red clip. You can push it in, and that will let you adjust the seat height to be more comfortable to however tall or short your baby/toddler currently is. Tall and short, exactly. So, and again, like I said, the latching system. So the latching system is self-explanatory. You can do that, and it's also got the tether strap. So it's basically every possible way you can connect a normal car seat. You have the option to do it on this car seat here, like this long tether strap that you would do, and we'll showcase that when we install it in the Tesla. You can anchor that over the car seat for the cars that have the tether strap, right? So, and that gets conveniently stored in the pocket over here. So from a safety standpoint, you literally have like every possible mounting source, from the latch to the seatbelt strap to the tether, like literally all three. So let's go around, circle around. Jordan, can you sit in this and show everybody how this would work? Let's get you in here. Come here. Wow. Okay. All right. Okay, you got your passport ready? Yes. Okay, here. Let's put this over here. And this is the first time we're doing this, guys, together. So here we go. Very good. Can I get your other hand, please?
I cannot get down.
You cannot get down? Yeah, that's the design, is to not let you get down and run away. Okay?
Daddy got me down.
And okay, one second. Do you know how to put this yourself? Can you do it yourself? Okay. Good job. There we go. And hold on, sweetheart. And there's got to be a way to adjust these straps to make them tighter. We'll figure that out when we install it. But there you have it. I mean, from that standpoint of view, you can see that it is a 5-point harness. Of course, like I said, we'll figure out how to adjust these straps in just a minute here, or when we do the install in our full installation video. But let's try adjusting this headrest just a little bit to be like more to her height. Lean back, Jordan. Perfect. Are you ready to go, Jordan? Hold on tight. All right, so we've just called our Uber, and let's go see how quickly we can install the WAYB and be on our WAYB. All right, so here we are. We are simulating, of course, this is our vehicle, and we're pretending like this would be an Uber, right? You flip the car seat around by doing that release. I guess you would unbuckle this. Go ahead and do that right now while you're at it, because your child's gonna go in a second, get these straps out of the way. And this little red seat lock, just basically snap that in, boom, just like that, click. So the easiest way to do that is to do it while it's on the car seat. I've tried doing that when it was in my hands just a second ago, and that didn't quite work out. And then what you're gonna do is there's gonna be 3 methods to attach this. You can use the overhead seat belt, right? This is, one way to do it if you're looking at it real quick, and that would go through the back of the car seat and out the other end. And you would obviously pull on it till you're able to get it into the latching system there. And there is instructions on this in the manual as well as on the side of the unit. I think it's gonna be on, yeah, it's right here. This shows you how to do it, but you want this the seatbelt to go through these red latches. And I love the design of this. It's very aesthetic. It's very modern. It's all aluminum, so it's super light, but it also is very strong. So make sure it goes through this, and it does the same thing on the other side as you're doing this. And then there you have it. That's how you would install it using the seatbelt. On the other side, you want to make sure that the lap portion goes through that. So I'm actually going to put a little bit of tension. I didn't do that the correct way, but make sure that on both sides the seatbelt, on this side the lap, and on that side the shoulder strap is basically routing through it. And make sure you give it a nice pull so it gets, you know, tension in there. As you can see, this method is not going to be the tightest, if you will. It's still in place, but I do not like this as my preferred method. Okay, for the overhead seatbelt strap, I think I may have done it wrong the first time. Learning as we go, first time with you. So you want the lap portion to go through this red side over here, right? So not the shoulder strap, the lap portion to go on both sides over into that red thing right there. So that's what makes it super tight. Okay, there we go. And so on both sides, it should be going through this red aluminum thing, and that's what's going to ensure that it's perfectly in place, as you can tell, you know? For the latch system, it's really a clean design. You have these little straps right here, which I'll show you later how to undo this. But when you have it basically ready to go, they're locked in place because they're attached to it. So if I undo this, you saw that kind of slide back in. That's just to keep these from dangling around in the wind, like when you're traveling with it. So when you're not using it, you want it latched in there. Now, the latch system works on all modern vehicles. You're gonna see a little symbol like this. And basically you used to look for these latch symbols, and right behind where that dot is on the seat is where you're gonna feel if you kind of put your finger in there. I'll even kind of reach in and show you here. This has, it's like a metal loop, and these are designed to basically latch onto them, for lack of better words. There is a light gray button over here that lets you kind of loosen this up, right? Because you want it to be all loose in there. That way you're not struggling and like killing yourself trying to install these, right? So I'm gonna hit that gray button and I'm gonna loosen it up all the way just to make my life easier, right? You push on it and there you go. You hear that click, boom, it's latched in. And you do the other thing on the other side. As far as which side you do first, just do whatever's convenient to you. Click, click, click. And on the other side, which I will show you right now, is just where we loosened it up. You're gonna wanna hit that gray button and pull on the strap and tighten it up again. Boom. Yeah, give it a nice little pull, and that way you get it right as tight as possible. And there you go. This is in place, and you're actually safe to go right now. There is an overhead latch system which is hidden in that pocket. I'm gonna demonstrate this one more time, but it's stored in this little overhead pocket. You can pull it out here, and this is one that's kind of rolled up. That would be the one that goes over the car seat, and behind in the trunk, there is a latch system. I think we're gonna go ahead and demonstrate that, because if I know anything, I know you guys, our subscribers, are gonna be like, I wish you would have done that. I wish you would have demonstrated this. I wish you would have demonstrated that. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and demonstrate how this one functions and throw it over and show you that latching. So that would make it so where it doesn't even move, and you've got another point of tethering it. For the latch system, you basically take this, lift up the headrest if you can to get it through the bottom, that way it's perfectly centered, and throw it over. And you'll want to go around the other side and hook it on there, which we'll demonstrate right now. You basically take this guy, as you can see, it opens up like that, and get it latched in over here. Press on there until you hear that click, and then go on the other side and basically pull to tighten using that light gray strap. And that's how you get it anchored from the top, basically. So you'll see, as you can tell, this is not completely tight. That's why the car seat is bouncing around over there. But once I tighten it up, which I'll try and do here real quick to demonstrate completely how we do this. Keep pulling until you get it nice and tight, and there you have it. And that's gonna keep that center position anchored and latched in from the overhead latch. So that's basically how that works. So what other choice do you have if you don't want to spend $330 in this super cool travel car seat? Well, you can lug your 60-pound car seat on your back in a backpack like this, Link in comments below. But yeah, I don't know about that. We'll see you later.